Storm Tracker Chief Meteorologist Jeff Castle with 31 triple Doppler.
It's already been plenty hot, but now it seems like it's ready to take it up another notch.
We are going to be inching upwards, feels like numbers, getting into the triple digits. The air temperature is a little bit hotter over the next few days, so must be summertime here in North Alabama. Let's kind of talk about it. That's our story here short term. 92 is our average. We're actually getting to the time of the month of July where those average temperatures do reach their yearly peak. So we're right where we should be this time of year. A little bit hotter through midweek. We're going 95 tomorrow and on Wednesday, and then we'll start to pull the temperatures back down again late into the week. So at least this is not going to be a continued upward trajectory for a longer period of time. So just briefly getting a bit uncomfortable. And in some cases, yes, you need to use some caution. You know the rules this time of year. Our muggy meter, no relief here. We stay sticky to oppressive for the time being. Eventually that will feed back into some higher rain chances, but we are going to get a bit of a reprieve from that, at least through midweek. Feels like temperatures, that's what we're going to have to watch. Remember, you combine the temperature, the humidity, you get this number, which is what it kind of feels like to our body, being that when there's a lot of humidity in the air, we can't cool ourselves like we normally would by sweating and having that sweat evaporate. So the end result is that it makes us feel a little bit hotter than it otherwise would. Right now, those feels like numbers are likely to peak on Wednesday. We're right here on the cusp going into the danger category that would trigger a heat advisory. And it is possible that the National Weather Service will put one of those out that would probably cover the Wednesday, Thursday time frame. So check back in with us first thing tomorrow morning. Grace will let you know if one of those has been issued. But again, I expect if we go under one, that will be the time frame it'll be in effect for, because you do see the feels like numbers do start to come down a bit with the temperatures by late into the week and on into the weekend. Again, Wednesday is probably going to be our biggest impact in terms of the heat and the possibility for heat-related illness. We're kind of in the major category here in the red for a large part of the area. So again, you know the rules this time of year. Just make sure you're not overdoing it, as temperatures are going to be on the climb again, and those feels like numbers will be something to be reckoned with through the middle of the week. Other than that, though, quiet. Finally shutting down the rain machine temporarily. We got nothing out there right now on 31 triple Doppler. And over the next couple days, any wet weather is going to be extremely sparse in coverage. We'll stay dry the rest of tonight through tomorrow morning, maybe a couple patches of fog early in the day. Again, check in with Grace on that in the morning. Otherwise, here's tomorrow afternoon. Not much. Today we had a handful of little bitty showers in a few spots. I think tomorrow will be a repeat. Those will go away with the loss of daytime heating, so Wednesday starts off on a dry note. And then Wednesday afternoon, maybe a couple more showers or thunder showers out there. Right now it looks like areas west of I-65 have the better chance for that, but even out here, the coverage is going to be isolated. Again, late into the week, we're likely going to pick up the rain and storm chances. Some of that may be influenced by what develops in the tropics. Right now, there is a tropical wave east of Florida. It is expected to move to the west. Now, as it's over land here tomorrow over the state of Florida, no development will happen. But when it gets into the Gulf, we know what can happen. And the longer it stays out over water, the greater the chance that something may develop tropical in nature. Right now, the National Hurricane Center continuing to up those chances a little bit, now saying 30 to 40% chance of some tropical development here in the northern Gulf within the next 2 to 7 days. We are starting to get some of the latest computer models coming on in, showing, again, general tracks off to the west and then eventually curving northward, either through Louisiana, Mississippi perhaps, and some of that moisture fed in our direction will likely contribute to some higher rain chances around here later on into the week. If this organizes to the point that it gets a name, Dexter would be it. Right now, we're not getting any sort of indications that this would be a strong system, so it will have that going for it. But it could be a big rain producer, especially down towards the Gulf Coast here in the next few days. For us, overnight tonight stays quiet. We'll be warm, muggy, low 70s tomorrow. We will just be dealing with the heat. Already 86 at 10, approaching 90 at the noon hour, and we will be in the 90s tomorrow afternoon, topping out around 95 for Huntsville and in the Shoals, 94 Moulton to Decatur, 92 in Fayetteville, 91 Scottsboro, 93 in Fort Payne, feeling closer to 100 with the humidity. Mid-90s again on Wednesday. Rain chances the next few days, only 10-20% will cover it. Late into the week, they start to go back up again slightly, but not necessarily widespread, not looking like a washout or anything like that, but it will be enough to help to bring the temperatures back down into the lower 90s for your highs. We stay quite muggy though, and as a result, those morning temperatures are really not going to be comfortable even at the beginning of the day, as most days we're starting off in the middle 70s.
I really got to watch over the next couple of days here.
You do, yeah. Just use some caution, use some common sense. You know the rules this time of year.
Got it. Thanks, Jeff. We'll be right back.